What is up, guys? Welcome back to Monster Prom. Welcome back, Barnaby McGee. Last time we were trying to put the moves on Miranda, basically, and we're seeing where that goes. This game is very wacky, and apparently it's not PG, let's put it that way. So, I didn't know. I didn't know what to expect. It's pretty funny, though. It's been cracking me up. Like, it's really wacky, and I like that about it. But, okay, so we've done the class, the auditorium, and the bathrooms. So I think let's go with the gym this time and see what we find. I'm just kind of like going around different places because I want to see like what we get from each spot. So let's see what this one gets us. Oh, snap. Sweet shorts, Barnaby. Oh, my God. That day at an epic dodgeball match takes place. That day in epic dodge. Okay. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. You gain +2 charm. Charm is like my lowest stat, too. Oh my gosh. Here she is again. Sigh. Woe is me. Sigh. She says sigh. That's the kind of person I imagine her. Someone who doesn't actually sigh, but just says, sigh. Oh, sigh. Woe is me. Oh boy. Could Miranda possibly be doing this because she wants attention? Only one way to find out. Oh, hello. I didn't see you there, as I was standing here, suffering gallantly in silence. She did, and she wasn't but okay. I had the most tragic injustice befall me earlier this morning. I was rejected from our school's water polo team. They claimed I was mistaken about how polo is conducted underwater. Excuse me, but I was raised underwater. How was one even supposed to play water polo without a heavily armored seahorse as a mount? How, I ask you? Perhaps I offended them when I implied they were too impoverished to afford sea steeds. If so, why, I would love to make reparations, but it may be too soon for me to show my face. Would you be so kind as to take them the gift of this omelet to begin the healing? I am told that peasants consider eggs to be a delicacy. Obviously, and that would make the gesture even better in the personal touch of toppings, caviar, eel, chocolate-covered sand crabs. They'll never forget this was a present from a mer princess, an elegant stenciled card with your sincerest apologies, a list of all their fears, and a bundle of compromising photographs. Let's go with this top one because of the mer princess thing. So creative. Why yes, of course, chocolate-covered sand crabs, the food of my people. Nothing says fit for a mermaid princess like a breakfast of seafood. As we say in my kingdom, wake up and smell the slowly rotting whale carcass, and then come have a bite before we head off to the day's executions. Oh my god. Alright. I'm sure you have a similar saying here. Thank you so much for your service, my hero, and Godspeed to you and your seafood-filled omelet. And make sure to take lots of pictures of them eating the eggs, so we can all remember how generous I was. Sweet. I mean, less sweet in that you now have to carry eggs filled with dead fish across campus to the Water Polo's club headquarters, but did you see how happy Miranda looked? Happy as a clam, who wasn't baked into an omelet. You gain +2 charm and +1 creativity. We're like really well balanced. Time to eat. Alright, where's Miranda?
Alright.
Barnaby McGee. That one in the top left makes me think of Aaron from Game Rooms. Okay. Here we go. Miranda's on this table, so now we gotta talk to Liam. You notice Liam looking disgruntled, which is his default, so whatever. But it seems like Miranda is pretty upset too. Better check it out. Liam, why are you typing on your phone so angrily? Did your phone offend you in some way? Why are you mad at it? You seem to be an 8.5 on the frowning Liam scale. The what? The frowning Liam scale. Normally I can tell how people are feeling from their faces, but you seem to be frowning most of the time, so I created a chart to measure your frowniness. Miranda pulls out a notepad and displays a series of doodles of Liam's frowniness. They're not super creative, it's not super accurate, but they are super adorable. I'm not angry at my phone. My so-called frowniness is caused by a heinous error. I specifically asked that my creature creme brulee be extra crispy, so it truly popped with my #massacre Instagram filter. Instead, they burnt it to a crisp. rendering it unphotographable. Monsters deserve to know that they're getting into what they're getting into if they choose to eat at this cafeteria, so they can choose to take their business to a different establishment. And so I'm writing a scathing Yelp review. Liam, you can't do that. If they shut the cafeteria down, the school kitchen staff will lose their jobs. Did you know that peasants have to do labor to make living wages? Hey, they don't simply have an unlimited store of gold. I was shocked when I first found out. Of course you were. If the kitchen staff wanted to earn their wages, they should have been better at their jobs. I am simply the merchant of truth. No, you're the merchant of poop. Your royal sophistication shines through. Look, ask Barnaby McGee. His taste may tend toward the mainstream, but surely he can see this subpar cafeteria must be exposed. Don't be ridiculous. Barnaby McGee is surely more compassionate than that, and would gladly help me save the cafeteria again. Again? Gosh, it's hard to keep track of your misadventures at the shit show of a school. Still, you'll help if you can. Miranda can't undermine Liam's admittedly talented criticism alone. This will take an army of homeless people we pay to write positive Yelp reviews of the cafeteria until we eclipse Liam's. Oh my god. Liam, one lone voice simply cannot shut down this cafeteria. At least not the voice of a high schooler that's in his 20s. Let's get a renowned food critic to write a Pulitzer-worthy expose to be published in the most widely unwritten. No, I'm going with Miranda. Why, of course. This plan involves two of my most favorite strategies: gathering an army and outsourcing work to the disenfranchised. If it involved torture and suppression of dissidents, it would hit all my favorites. But there might still be time for that later. Uh-oh. I don't even have a response to this. You go to the vast homeless population who wander the woods near the school, don't ask, and convince them the cafeteria is a trendy new restaurant that sells food for the most valuable currency of all: positive Yelp reviews. Turns out people are pretty gullible when they're starving, so they've flocked the cafeteria in droves and start writing spectacular reviews on their phones. Because now homeless people have phones of their own, I guess. It seems they kept all the unwanted Blackberries. Remember Blackberries? Yeah, me neither. You have phones, right? Everyone has to play that game. Miranda Vanderbilt says, Principal Giant Spider, bursting into the cafeteria with sees Principal Giant Spider bursting into the cafeteria with eight-legged, panache, what? Okay, anyway, stop bringing droves of homeless people into our cafeteria. But Principal Giant Spider, it was absolutely vital to the vitality of this school. You said that the last 5 times. You can't solve all your problems by manipulating homeless people. Notorious PGS storms out, but Miranda looks perfectly chipper. Oh, he may pretend to be upset, but I think the subtext was pretty clear. Thank you, Miranda and Barnaby McGee, for saving the entire school like the beautiful heroes you are. That's 100% a lie, but Miranda called you beautiful. Aw, it's a win. Win, 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 win. All right. Barnaby McGee. We did it. So, we've gone to, I think we've done everything except outdoors. So we've done bathrooms, we've done gym, we've done the class, so we need the library, and we need the outdoors. So we're gonna go outdoors. Oh, nice. Look, he's dabbing. Sweet dance moves, man. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. They have recess still? This is definitely not a proper school. You have no idea how it escalated so much, but at one point there are like 300 people. Someone summoned demons from the nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. You gain +2 fun. Nice. You're minding your own business when Miranda comes rushing up to you, clearly distraught. Most terrible news, friend. I have just watched the documentary Game of Thrones. Oh no. Oh my god. I have just watched the documentary Game of Thrones, and now I fear for my own royal family. I did not realize how susceptible we might be to random acts of treachery, or how often we romance our siblings. I don't want to be shot in the chest by a crossbow while sitting on the toilet. That doesn't sound proper at all. Spoilers, jeez. Please, help me put my poor mind at ease. How can I possibly identify potential traitors in my court? Just keep an eye out for the classic signs: shifty eyes, hooded black cloaks, ordering knives in bulk. Pretty much everybody is a traitor. Just spin a bottle and whoever it points at, kill them. That's how you become Cersei, though. So just go with this. So smart. But that would mean... Could Lord Darkheart Stabbington be a traitor? What a name. Darkheart Stabbington. I must warn Father at once. We have to find a new royal babysitter. A rose by any other name would smell as sweet, unless that name is Darkheart Stabbington. You gain +2 smarts and +1 money as a reward. She paid me for that, I guess. That's weird. Okay, week 4. Bartleby McGee. Alright, so we can't go to the bathrooms, but we can go to the library, which is the last one we need to go to. What? That day you spent some time on the library's PCs mining some bitcoins. Oh my god. This is supposed to have something to do with solving algorithms and the rise of cryptocurrency, but you guess that nobody actually has any fucking idea how it really works. Anyways, you gain +2 bitcoins, which is equal to $2 million, which unfortunately is equal to 2 monster dollars, so +2 money. Alright. Oh, woe is me, alas and alack a day. Miranda throwing a hissy fit? Must be Tuesday. Still, what else are you going to do? Study? Oh, hello, don't mind me. I'm simply enduring the most horrible injustice to happen to anyone ever. You shan't believe such cruelty could happen to our own school, but just today, Mrs. the Loch Ness Monster told me that I shall be receiving a B+ in her class. A B+, and all because I seldom attended. What? Oh my god. Does she not understand the importance of my daily royal manicures? Such a horrid grade will surely cause Father to cease paying for my seahorse insurance as punishment. And then how shall suitors call upon me? Oh, the tragedy. If only someone knew of a way I could, I don't know, perhaps break into the principal giant spider's office, access his private computer, and alter my grade? Stick a web of flies outside the principal's office. When he goes out to eat, we sneak in to cheat. Burst into tears. Spiders hate tears. Eat to cheat. My ladies-in-waiting are expert lace makers. I'm sure they shall have no problem dropping everything in order to detain a variety of bugs. Indeed, they don't. Or are too terrified to object, and they create a sticky, gooey web. Principal giant spider emerges to gorge on dung beetles that still smell of shit, which is apparently a thing spiders like. You and Miranda sneak into his office and, using the skills you learned in Cyber Terrorism 101, hack into the files in no time. Oh, look at that! I have an A+. I guess I underestimated my own amazingness. I am very surprised by this development. I suppose as long as we're here, I might as well fill this thumb drive with top secret school security footage. No reason. That seems on the level. Definitely don't ask any follow-up questions. Just give +3 charm and be cool. Just gain +3 charm and be cool. Alright. This is nuts. Alright. Lunchtime again. Where's Miranda? We're basically following her around. Oh, cool. She's hanging out with, what's-her-face? Yeah. Polly and Miranda sit together, surrounded by Miranda's customary crowd of serfs. So wait, you actually got serfs who eat for you? I love it. So ridiculous. Well, of course, I find eating to be terribly undignified, so I almost never do it. Hey, me neither. What other kind of crazy serfs have you got? Well, I have serfs to go to the bathroom for me, a serf to experience difficult emotions for me, and a serf for keeping my silverware in alphabetical order. Okay. Alright. I even have a surfing serf for standing on top of whenever I go surfing. Wow, that's a lot of serfs. It's a fair amount. The only limit is my imagination. Unfortunately, my imagination serf imagined a way to escape from serfdom, so now I'm out of ideas. Well, I'm sure the help of Barnaby McGee, we could probably think up a dope new kind of surf. Oh, is that so? I can't wait. Well, you're on the spot now. What will it be? Oh, Miranda, you should get a puppy surf. It's not actually a surf. It's just like 50 cute dogs. You should get a party surf, Polly. And if I was going for Polly, I'd go with that. A surf to experience your hangovers for you. Puppy surf. A surf that's actually just a room full of cute puppies? Why didn't my imagination surf come up with such a marvelous idea? I swear, if he hadn't escaped, I'd have him hanged by my execution surf immediately. As a matter of fact, would you like to be my new imagination surf? The pay is non-existent, but you make up for it in constant fear of death. You politely decline Miranda's offer, but agree to go to the animal shelter to pick out a puppy surf instead. Huzzah. Sorry, Polly. And by sorry, I mean get out of here. You brat. Alright, we're in the evening. Now we kind of just go where we want. So let's look at what we have. We have fun and charm and smarts. Fun, charm, and smarts are our high points. So we could go, go have fun again. So I'm guessing like the class, library, and outdoors would be like our main stuff. I'm guessing we wouldn't be. Alright, so I don't want to like cycle through them. So I don't want to go to the bathrooms right now. I want to go, let's do outdoors, because that was pretty funny. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You're talking to Juan, the small magical Latino cat, when he tells you that you won't ever be as fun as Bob the scary clown. You accept the challenge. You go straight to Bob, stab him several times, and open his bleeding chest and eat some of his guts in order to consume his fun. Really? Do you think that's how this works? Well, it is. You gain +2 fun from poor Bob. Alright. You notice Polly bent over her phone while Miranda tries to peek over her shoulder. Something really interesting must be going on Polly's phone. When you get closer, though, you see that Polly's just on Tinder again, swiping right on everybody. Miranda seems entranced, though, and a little worried. What did you say this was called again? Tinder. And it is an app for finding true love? Sure. But I never knew. I have spent countless hours going to royal balls and kissing frogs and pretending to be in a magical slumber. When I could simply have been using this app? I mostly just use it for collecting dick pics. Oh my god. No. What are these? Oh, come on. What are these dick pics? Tokens of affection? Oh, alas, to be so far behind in my quest for love. I am 19 years old, practically an old maid, and only now learning of this? Oh, how will I ever make up for the lost time? Don't worry, I'll coach you in the mysterious ways of Tinder. You'll have a whole harem in no time. You still don't have Tinder? Why should you worry having Tinder when you can actually own Tinder? Why don't you just buy the entire company? Just buy the company. Ah, yes, of course! I will simply purchase the app and require all of its most attractive and heroic users to date me. It is exactly how my father met my mother, except with the Indian Ocean instead of Tinder. Polly, I will give you $230 million for Tinder. I mean, okay, but like, I don't actually own the company. What do you mean? I thought you said you had Tinder. Yeah, on my phone, I have a copy of the app. I don't own any successful internet startups. Oh yes, I had forgotten you were poor. I'm so sorry. Oh my god. It's cool.
I must depart.
Well, anyway, I'm off to buy Tinder now. Goodbye. Have fun, I guess? Now might be a good time to uninstall Tinder from your phone. Meanwhile, you gain +2 creativity and +1 smarts. Cool. So I got fun, creativity, and smarts. Bing bong. Alright. Well, the morning of week 5 upon us. It looks like we're getting through 2 weeks per video or something like that. But with that upon us, it is time for us to say goodbye for today. This game, oh my god, it's so funny. I kind of can't wait to pick another character as well and see where that goes. It's neat. It's like hour-long sections or something or other. It's gonna take me a little longer than that, but whatever. We'll probably do a couple characters. I hope we do unlock characters. It would be really cool if we got to choose from more, but I don't know. Either way, thank you guys so much for joining me, and I hope you will join me next time. I am MrBagelz. Goodbye.